Hey guys, what's going on? It's Flame. We're gonna get started in just a minute. I'm just making sure I've got stuff set up. And I think I do. Alrighty. Today we're gonna be doing some Refantazio. It's kind of my first time playing this. Not exactly, I played the demo. I've only gotten up to a little bit of the end of the demo, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, and let's see what we've got going for us. Just need to know if I need to edit stuff on the fly. One sec, pulling up sound mixer just to be safe.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
Okay, there we go. I don't know why my audio settings got swapped, so my
A
headset...
land grotesque as its people. You dreamt
That was loud.
of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Turn that down, so let me know if that's too quiet for you guys.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
It's good. Okay, that's good to hear.
Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
By the way, hi goblins. Man, this opening is just so brutal.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Such a smug man. Do I sound fine, or am I still a tad quiet? Good music, though. And Metaphor Refantazio. I love that was just the intro into the game. So we'll be starting a new game of this. I have some some save data, but that is from where I did the demo. Like I said, I have not played past anything past the demo. I technically did not do one of the last items in the demo.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
It is I, Dio.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
Slightly.
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
So as we all know, I am Flame. And I will probably let chat name the protagonist, if they come up with a good name.
A most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
From playing the little bit I played, this is a little weird, but you'll see why in game.
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy.
I want to hit auto, but I'm worried it might skip things. Well, we'll give it a try.
But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
I'm gonna answer this the same way I did in the demo, and I don't think so. Not always.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
We're gonna be playing this, I'm thinking, on normal. I'm already doing a playthrough for YouTube with the Pokemon thing on very hard difficulty, so I kind of want to enjoy this. I do want to see the whole story through, so we're just gonna do this on normal, guys. That's not even an option I can choose. I cannot do Regicide. We're gonna do this on normal. Yes. I'm assuming I have to complete... No, I'm not doing this with the Registeel either. All it knows at first level is Explosion.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, come on!
Hey, keep it moving!
Hurry it up! Next one! Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like a...
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Hey, a cliff. I feel like a lot of this is gonna be me being quiet, but I'm gonna try not to be talking during cutscenes.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well,
so.
at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Alright, chat, what we thinking? Am I playing the idiot, or am I just gonna ask if they're alright? Alright.
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Alrighty. So we're at the Tradia
Think
Desert.
we'll make it?
Alrighty, so normal movement keys, shift by moving to dash, and then control to dodge enemy attacks. I think I forgot about that one. Smack shift. Alright.
Let's go.
Okay, there we go.
Stop!
And you really are, like, just fully in the
Watch
tutorial.
out.
And G is my face sight.
Okay. Run!
Yeah, I'm running.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Oh, that's nice. I also just realized I can use the middle mouse button for it. Let's get up here and take the high ground.
Look! Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Yeah, leave it to me. Unless chat thinks I ought to do a different answer, but I think it'd probably just leave it to me. Alright. Let's just leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
You say that, but let's go over it one more time.
Oh, okay. This one,
First,
you
we
can't say
get to the
no.
royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. this could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs, or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
And now I have a fairy who is basically the same as headphones.
Look! Over there!
Yep, that would be a road. What a relief, Grand Tare is our insight.
Let's go.
Almost there, try to keep moving and stay out of sight.
Got a sec?
I'll read stuff that's not, like, actually being spoken, but yeah. Alright. That is a giant pack of hyenas.
Yep, we're safe here. I don't like this.
Eat, check items.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Run over here towards the road.
Run! Huh?
Uh-oh, this is bad.
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Yes, I'd say that was a very weird dog earlier. Oh, Great Seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Do I have to... Nope, that just pauses it. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory, and that time I didn't get to finish it. Man, I hope they let us in.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
Yeah, sure, the fairy.
capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
And going back in time.
The king dead. His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power. But not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. And there's the town map. I can press 2 to save. I'm gonna really quickly do something since the game's gonna get paused for just a sec. Sorry about that. I just really quickly wanted to have it so Steam is not showing my friends why they're joining games. Alrighty, well, pretty easy to figure stuff out. One, we've got this nice little map of the city, and obviously we need to head to this red dot over here. I don't believe I have any equipment yet. I do have some medicines, medical herbs, fantasy novel, a touring assembler. If she fights, I have not seen it yet, so just letting you guys know. Alrighty.
An elder?
I don't think.
Here?
I don't think I can do
This
any.
place.
Okay, it says I can't even afford it, so let's keep going.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic.
Well,
Me?
yeah.
I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
So I'm turning off auto for just a sec because I want to point out I do not know why they'd have it as Magla and not just magic or mana or something. It's Magla. No idea on that one.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is my...
Whoops.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
Let me just do
Modeled after the
that.
royal scepter. And would make the perfect souvenir.
Yeah. No thanks, because I'm assuming that is way too much.
No thanks.
What a shame.
How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be staying too long.
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Thank you.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Mm-hmm. I do find it funny she didn't even walk into her store that she said she owned. She just walked past it.
Let's head there.
No.
Oh. Give it a Ford, I say. Who else can it be?
Let's keep going. I do like how we have a little loading animation between things, between different areas. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elda, but people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall.
All right.
Easier said than done, I'm sure. But for the sake of the mission, and on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. So, from what we know about the game so far, I'm a friend of the prince. The prince has been stricken with some sort of curse. And his father's been killed. And we're on a mission to go meet some sort of contact who's with the army. Just to catch anybody up who's new.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
And these guys are off.
An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
Alright. I'm thinking I was just kind of bored, you know. You know, just wanted to sit here. I got nothing on my mind. So, yeah, I just thought I'd come kill some people. You know, normal things bored people do.
I just want to kill some time.
And a little kingdom-sponsored bloodshed will spice up your life, eh? I know your type. I suppose this work attracts degenerates.
Are you crazy?
So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm gonna ask chat on this one for anybody who's watching to pick one of these because I believe this does actually affect my stats. Which I think it should be strength, magic, defense, evasion, and luck. So if you guys want to kind of input what do you think I should do. I'm not exactly sure how it works myself. And while you guys are looking at that for a minute, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab another drink. And I'm assuming they're all busy. Alrighty. Well, I think we're just gonna end up doing this then. Lucky my balls. Okay, we'll be lucky.
I've always been pretty lucky.
I asked for your skills, boy. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Alrighty. What to name the character? Alrighty. Anybody in chat got a good name or? If not, we'll just call it Blub. Pretty good tune here. Call it Blub, since Blub said he was going to be so sad if he was not the protagonist. I don't think I could fit Blubinator in here, can I? I can. Okay, it'll be Blubinator.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next!
What a long line. Guess we got no choice but to wait our turn. I was gonna say, man, that guy is kinda rude.
Whoa.
You enlisting as well? Line starts behind me, or if so. Or was there something you needed? Are you really a noble? I take it you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord.
Well...
Just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Yeah, that skip goes way faster than I thought. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not.
Whatever.
You're so young. Are you enlisting too? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or job. Reeve makes the world goes around as it is. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting's only gonna get you chewed out. I guess we're gonna join in on the queue.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
That was terrifying.
Don't let him get in your head. That's all people like him really want, anyway. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving. And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Wow, Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
And I realized my mic was muted.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd hate not to get any sleep before we go kill people.
Hey, you awake?
Morning already?
Is it morning already?
Does it look like morning?
No.
Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
I'm sure it never gets easier.
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That would have been a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Can it wait?
Can it wait till tomorrow?
Come on. Just a little peek.
Seems I won't be getting any sleep unless I show her.
Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor.
So, I want to take it this is like the story's supposed to be like a more perfect version of our world, because I really wouldn't say that this is our world at this point in time. But it is nice to fantasize about. One day, just no problems with the world, everybody gets along. It'd be definitely a great time.
Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Excuse me. So that's my other save time for the demo, which if anybody wants to play this and try it out, the demo is free to play. It basically gives about 5 hours of gameplay. No save, one-shot challenge. No. Well, I'm gonna be saving to slot number 2 here. So if you... Never mind. So it looks like I'm about 10 days ahead by the demo.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down.
Quite graphic.
It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard.
Sorry,
reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
And that's how I got the prince's book. I stole it off his corpse.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
And back onto a carriage. This basically feels more like I'm watching like a novel or watching a movie more than I'm playing a game right now, but I promise it does actually get some gameplay soon.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
And there's the prince.
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border front.
Hold on. This place... hold on. This place here.
Fortress built to defend the Grand Triad during the Annex War. After long disuse, it's now manned due to frequent monster sightings.
Hold on.
Grand Trade, capital of the kingdom of... I am not even going to try to pronounce that. Citizens of every class and social status reside here, but their spheres of life are clearly divided by numerous districts. Just so people can kind of have a look.
This place
but
here.
we will be heading
This
to the
place
northern
here.
border.
Hey, don't forget.
The northern border fort. This is where our contact should be. Hopefully we'll find him quickly. Got it.
Okay then.
All we can do is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Yeah, I hate long car rides like that.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time.
I was gonna say, I thought we were striplings.
Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Comrades was not on there, but sure.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
I'll say it's a world with only
It
one
tells
tribe.
of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then.
I was gonna say, reading a lot of stories and some other things, I feel like that's almost every world.
So it's describing a better world? A utopia, perhaps? I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule.
Pretty grand.
Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Man, these guys just do not give a break.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Fight you want?
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
So, as far as I've got it, Clemar are gonna be anybody who's got these weird... who's got the horns on their head. And we know I'm an Elda, I don't have any, like, extra features other than my 2 different eyes.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't talk about the late king like that. I mean, come on, dude. He's barely been dead a day.
My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
I'm this guy called Blubbinator.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it.
And like usual, nobody is ever going to say my name.
For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
by the skin of my...
Someone help!
I'll be honest, I'm not even gonna go back and look and see what that guy said, because I honestly don't care.
Is that a soldier?
Do you not know what your own soldiers look like?
Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
It's too what? Man, they'd never give enough information. And he's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death.
He's been dead, what, about 2 days, maybe? 3? I actually don't know how long he's been dead. I know the funeral's coming up.
Anyway, to the fort! Double time! I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
Kinda weird, but sure.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause?
Man, we're being attacked. It's probably an army from another nation. Yeah, no. We need to send everybody to the fort. No need to send somebody back to warn the capital in case we fail.
The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
I'd rather this place be safe.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it.
Jeez.
Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Let's go.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Nice.
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
I doubt these guys have bathed in a while, so that might be what you're smelling.
Hey, did something happen?
Also, we're keeping people waiting. Come on.
Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Yeah, just over there.
Caught it over there a moment ago.
You did not. I'm not a bug, and I'm not an it. My name is Gallica, for your information.
Yay, she said her name.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
But you want everybody to know you have a fairy?
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Honestly.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared.
Nice.
I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not
Somewhat.
so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Wow, just call me out on it. Just call me out.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm with you.
Nice, we have a new ally of Stroll. A brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility has become my ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone.
Are you saying you guys sent me out here with no training?
I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Oh boy.
Okay?
I know.
Here we
I
go.
know. Be careful, our contact should be inside. You just have to find him. Huff, huff. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually,
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside.
I see.
Well, whatever the case, this situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Alright. I'm full health, full MP. He's at full health, full MP. I don't see anything else to do. I can't turn my camera around, so we're just gonna go in. Finally getting into some of the meat and potatoes of this game. Fighting. Or cutscene.
Oh. There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charge it! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors. Oh. Damn it.
This is horrific. So many dead.
How?
Grace, I hope you're safe.
Hurry!
There's no time to breath. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. Well, they're dead. Anybody over here alive? Don't look like it.
This is bad.
Oh, whoa. Hey, I can finally fight. It's smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're gonna have to fight it. As a human myself, I feel a little offended. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? Huh. All the more reason we can't let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you agree? I agree.
Huh.
I'm glad you still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance if we attack that thing separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand the two of us working as one. I trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Press V to engage. And I can use my sword.
Things will be fine.
To attack outside of battle.
We have the edge.
Let's take them all out. Stay calm, everyone.
And now we're in a squad battle. So now we get to, basically, with it being sun, we just get to attack it.
The power of they die
the
hard.
crystals up at the top dictate how many turns our team has, and then basically it goes from there. And this guy is called a Homo Opto. Great name.
Let's go.
We have the ability to use some Mage Fire right now, and we can also attack it with our actual sword. We can guard, we can use items, or we can pass. I'm gonna actually just go ahead and use some fire. We've got plenty of MP.
Fire!
And
they chose the wrong
one of the fun
opponent.
thing I like about this is if you go through a battle and you end up killing it without taking any damage, you get bonuses to your XP, your mag, which mag we'll go over later, and your money. And that almost leveled me up to level 2.
Looks like we're safe for... All right!
Whew, we pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. You're dead, you're dead. Wait, I think there's somewhere we can go over. Yeah, we can go over here. Let's go check downstairs first. It went upstairs, so the survivor's probably down here.
Come on!
They're on the defensive!
Let's give them a fight!
And
we'll win this!
Quick, everyone, go!
Last one!
Stroll
Nice.
always comes through.
Alright.
Let's go! Burn!
Wish every fight was that easy,
I'll
eh?
strive for greater heights.
Nice, level up. Okay, so it looks like my luck is now 9, so I think it sets you when you choose your stat. I think it just sets whatever stat you chose to 9, and then everything else is set to 4. And now we get, so it'll automatically give us one stat, and then we can apply a point to something else. Let's get a point in magic and kind of try to keep those two a little bit balanced for right now.
That'll do it.
Nothing in here.
Be careful.
Nothing in here.
All right, how's that?
All right, put the pressure.
This is our chance.
This could be our chance.
We make the first move.
A tough one.
Burn to us. One
Oh,
left.
tough one out.
Good one, Stroll.
Keep it up.
It's still up.
Oops, I meant to use fire, but it can't move due to being stunned.
The power of fire.
The next one will fall just as easy.
That was the last of them.
Okay, let's give this all we've
Let's
got.
settle this quick. Even easier than expected.
I think we
These
got them all.
guys are
We'll be safe for a
really
while.
Easy to just deal with right now. So if you watch on the map, you'll notice like this plus over here is just an item.
Great find. Keep it.
So I'm keeping an eye on the map when I'm just running through the area. So sprint and try to move a little bit faster. We're done downstairs. Let's start heading this way. Got some more enemies we can take on.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty.
Hey.
We still have the element of surprise. We catch it off guard if we strike now, right? Basically, it's just telling you about surprise attacks on the enemy.
Let's push through. This battle's out.
I'm fast. I'm gonna win this.
Now get ready.
The power of tougher than I thought.
I won't hold back. Fire! I think I'm getting used to this.
That's definitely giving me a lot more XP and money.
That was the last of them.
Grab
Hey,
this item,
you found something.
Some medical herbs. Let's keep going.
Look.
We have the edge.
Looks like we get the first
Let's
move.
settle this quick. Burn to ash!
The next one will fall just as
not
easy.
give that much,
I feel
but that's
stronger.
enough to level us up again. So now I got 1, 2 physical. I think. Let's put 1 right here.
Looks like we're safe for
I
now.
want semi-balance on semi-balance on this character. I don't know if I'm gonna balance everything. He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. And Elda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up is your fault, isn't it? Bad luck follows you people. And of course, this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell. And he'd be dead.
Run!
You're so young. A fresh recruit. Get away from here. Now. That thing is up ahead.
No.
There's still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late. That monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. And he'd be dead now.
No.
Another guy. Ugh, damned Elda. I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must surely know that. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
And he did. Not a lot of people doing good on this whole living thing.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Alright, let's see where we go through here.
Hold on.
Wait.
You
You two. Are you perhaps searching for someone? Yeah, I can't really answer that. Yet you cannot deny it either. Why hide it from this? Why hide this from me? I trust you have good reason. Well, to tell you the truth.
What?
That cry, is it the human from earlier? I think we found the boss at the top of the tower.
Was that?
Sounded like it came from the top of the tower. Maybe there's still soldiers fighting it there.
Hurry!
We'll handle personal matters later. Rescuing innocent survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Come on!
They're on.
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Quick, everyone, go!
The power of fire!
Some
There's
ragged
no way I'm
fur
stopping
I will
here.
Sell later. Just grab this broken igniter. It's another item. So anything with that gem by it is going to be basically an item you can sell later on.
All right,
Go
how's
kill
that?
some of these
Let's give him a fight.
This could be our chance.
Now get ready.
A tough one.
The power of
One. Stroll
Not bad,
always
if I
comes
say so
through.
myself.
Let's go. Burn!
Power of Christ. Don't you?
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
So sometimes you can kill enemies and it'll just kill them all in a room. It's great.
That should come in handy. Pocket
Got
it.
some more medicine. I might need that in a minute because I have a feeling we're about to have a boss fight.
Come on!
Let's kill
They're
this
up,
boy.
We have the edge.
Let's take them all out.
This is our chance.
Hey, Nix, because I'm assuming you're the one on the 4 goblins. Does it sound a little loud when I'm coming into battle? Because I can't tell if that's just on my headphones or that's the stream as well.
I won't hold back. Fire! Still here?
Cannot move due to stun.
Burn to ash!
Nice.
Even easier than expected.
We made short work of them.
More dead guys. Okay, there's some more stuff down here.
This is our chance.
This could be our chance.
First move.
The power of fire!
I think I'm getting used to this.
Just want to kind of explore.
Don't get too
everywhere
relaxed.
here.
These
Let's
monsters are...
push through. This battle's out.
I'll give it my all.
Let's go.
Quick, everyone, go!
Burn to ash!
The next one will fall just as easy.
Careful. We've got company.
Our usual tactics
First
should
move's
work.
ours.
And that time I did not actually.
Let's go.
Did
Burn!
not get
Last
the
one.
stun,
They're down.
so
Okay.
I'm
I
probably
knew you
gonna
had
get
this.
hit here. No, I got missed. Nice.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're
I won't
clear.
hold back.
Still get perfect.
I think I'm getting used to this.
And another item over here.
They're down.
And
This is our chance.
This could be our chance.
Stay calm, everyone.
That's
Stroll
one.
took one out.
Not bad,
Keep it up.
if I say so myself.
Let's go.
More mage fire. Okay, they resist mage fire, so I didn't remember that. I don't think I've been paying attention.
Wish every
time
fight
I
was that
attacked them.
easy, eh?
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a
And
while.
some magnum pills. That just restores a little bit of your MP when you're fighting. Which I might need that in a sec. I didn't realize how much I was using that stuff. One sec. Roof is up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have doubts that could be survivors. Facing that monster together might not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's a noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance there's even one survivor, then I will not be a noble who runs away. Not this time. I can never live with myself. This time?
Hey.
And you, do you plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I'll take you refuse to die until you found whoever you're searching for. I'm not gonna let you die up there either.
That's true, but...
I can't leave you to die up there. Ah, I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more about others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message. The prince will die. We have no choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Hopefully I can do this. One sec. I will take a bit of medicine. The only thing I'm a little nervous about is not having MP.
What do you think?
Try this, see if it'll do anything. See if it'll give us some back in this boss fight.
Yep.
Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't think anybody up here's alive. All the spinny blades on that thing.
Damn! Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow!
And I'm in peril.
Damned humans! It was all because of them!
Well, Blubinator, I am fighting what I'm assuming is the boss of the tutorial area.
We'll just have to make it work!
No, the mission depends on our survival. Oh, also, by the way, you did get named. Our protagonist here is now Blubinator. And
I won't hold back!
I can use one last mage fire.
Burn!
That thing takes no damage.
Vile monster! You're mine! Ah!
Basically, for a slightly better idea what's going on, we got up here before found out this thing which is called a human.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
We got up here, this human apparently started attacking the fort. The guy in charge of us basically sent us up here to our deaths so far. Hadn't seen him since we came up here.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
Let's try hitting it with them We do nothing to this thing. It does a lot of damage to us.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble.
That is probably the most noble things you could do.
And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. My best wasn't enough.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
ripping my own heart out. It's a speaker. Bet you didn't think you were coming back to this sort of stuff. And I clicked off screen.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Okay, yeah, it did give me back my stuff.
Scour! All right, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of a igniter. I feel like I'm having a shock.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Start attacking its weak points now.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We can target those.
Let's go. Wind.
That's it. Stay on
It's
it.
okay. Come forth, royal soul.
And
Scour.
attack the wings as well.
You hit their weakness.
Doing this, we can basically.
Let's go.
By attacking weak points,
Wind.
we can.
Done.
Come forth,
Gotta hit
royal
the other
soul.
spots, too.
Scour.
Get its legs too.
Let's push through.
Now it's gonna. Now it's gonna eat its own apples.
Wait, what? It's healing?
Not very fast. But I think that did weaken its
Eating its own
attacks.
fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Ick. I can't believe it's eating from its own body.
Wind.
Can you knock those apples off?
Not quick enough.
Let's go. Scour. A tough one.
Luckily, I took out the legs and the wings, so it doesn't do
If we
as
don't
much
take out those
damage.
apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Yep.
Understood. Leave it to me.
You got this.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your
Nice.
chance. Get in there.
I won't hold back. Wind. By this power. Scour.
I think I need one. It still attacks me twice again.
I won't hold back. Wind. Still here?
Such a tanky first attack.
Scour.
Alright. And we defeated our first human. That's a lot of money. And a lot of mag and a lot of XP. And now we also, if anybody's noticed, we now have a new type of XP. This is AXP. The A will get explained later.
Not bad.
Nice.
Not bad at all.
So we got some agility. I definitely think. So basically, as you saw, our character got XP, and then that new form got XP. So the AXP goes to that new form, which the new form will get talked about later on. As for the XP, as for leveling up, kind of. So basically, your base form has its own AG build only. You want me to sit here and dodge? No. So basically, Oblivinator, the way it works is basically you have levels, and then the other form has its own levels. It's not exactly proficiency, so when your other form levels up, it will gain new abilities as well. If that explains it a bit better. I'm gonna actually put some more points into not taking as much damage, I think. You know what? Actually, I'll put another point in strength.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice?
Oh, you're hearing voices too? I'm glad it's not just me going crazy.
And you! What was that power you used?
I don't know. It hadn't been named yet.
You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
It was nuts, I do agree. Hey, Stroll, you're still alive.
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
Hey, it's a new guy.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
You have to kill him?
Suppose we'd better start at the beginning. About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
I thought you said he was knocked out cold.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Nice, Stroll.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Yeah, I mean, deadly missions to assassinate a guy everybody loves. You don't get a lot of volunteers for those.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
There, I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Nice.
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Nice. That's rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Luis will
Pretty high.
also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route.
Nice.
We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light.
Agreed.
I'm counting on you.
And now we have a new ally of Grius. He's a battle-hardened veteran, and he's become our ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple... All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters.
That sucks.
Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything I want to ask. We've got a pretty clear-cut idea of what the mission's gonna be.
Can't think of anything.
Come on, there's gotta be something. Whatever's on your mind.
Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
Oof.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
That do be a plan. Fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. And for the night, I think this is probably a good place to stop. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Flame. I'm feeling burned out, so I'll chat with you guys later. See ya.